Damn, I was just yapping to the void for 12 minutes. And I think I had like the best 12 minutes of my streaming career ever. Damn, I was just yapping to the void for 12 minutes. Okay, so recap. Basically, I was like, hey, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Me? Having a 50 day. Basically, what had happened was. So, I've been arguing with some two fucking mayo monsters on YouTube, on Instagram. I'm not a racist. I'm just saying this because they are absolute idiots. Absolute morons. Basically, there's this girl, she basically went to the kids section, and she saw a Hunter x Hunter toy, and it was Hisoka. And she's like, in the kids section? Da-da-da-da. And I'm in the comments being like, this Hisoka depiction is just this new anime. You know what I mean? It's just a 2013 version. Basically, it wasn't in the original manga. It wasn't in the it wasn't in the manga. Yeah, it wasn't in the original manga, and it wasn't in the original anime. Basically, it's kind of like and it just makes him look like a pedo, right? But it's kind of like how people really just genuinely, with their heart and soul, think that Goku's a bad dad because of Team 4-Star. Is in like how Sakura is a useless character because of the anime. It's just that. It's that kind of depiction. You know what I mean? And there's like these two freaking male ones. I'm pretty sure it's one dude, and he's just on an alt account because he's over here being like, "You see what Josh is saying? He's on it. Like that's a stand up guy." I'm pretty sure he literally said Josh is a stand up guy. Bro's on his alt account, fucking hyping himself up, fucking kissing behind the keyboard. If they are two people, they're just kissing behind the keyboard. Swear to God. But basically, I'm over here like defending Hisoka because, of course, he's being freaking accused of things that he's not. You know what I mean? Because he's a fucking anime character. So he's just an anime character, and they're writing him in a certain way just to make him seem more creepy. And all these scenes are definitely making him seem more creepy. But like, there are some people out there who really think that he's a pedophile because of this. And basically, I'm over explaining that he has basically a lust for battle, and he has a lust for like people's potential and everything. And one of the dudes was like, "Oh, you used the word lust. You used the word lust. You ruined it. He basically was saying that like he basically was just talking about how I basically kind of sealed his fate or sealed his doom or whatever the fuck he was trying to say, because I used the word lust. And then he was like, lust means a sexual desire. Look it up. I looked it up. I copied and pasted what it said. I posted it in the fucking chat. And lust literally can mean the sexual desire, but it also can mean like somebody can lust for power. Somebody can lust for knowledge. Somebody can lust for freaking bettering themselves. It's just an obsession. It's just an overwhelming feeling of obsession or drive. It's not just about sexual desires. And that just shows how idiotic some people are. And they think that they know words. And they just don't know words. Oh my god. And I basically compared it to Goku, who's also lusts for battle because of his Saiyan nature. And like, you know what I mean? And then he's over here talking about basically, oh my god, I really wish I didn't miss that 12 fucking minutes of my stream. I explained it so perfectly. But yeah, these freaking male monsters are coming at me, and they're both talking about how he's a pedo, and they can't take the character. They basically, I'm defending a pedo. Da 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 da. I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys on about? And I'm over here talking to them like, just stop. I'm literally embarrassing you with every freaking reply you guys are giving me. I'm literally like verbal ninjutsuing you. I'm fucking you up. You know what I mean? Like I'm treating this like a verbal Waffle House, and I'm an employee. I'm beating your ass. You know what I mean? But they keep on coming back and like trying to like make it seem as if like they know about the character, even though that they're anime onlys. I've watched the 2013. I watched the original, and I've read the manga. I should know. I should know he's not like this in the fucking manga. Even Togashi, the person who fucking made Hunter x Hunter, says he does not like this adaptation. because it changes so much. Like, what are you guys on? What are you guys on? I understand, like, we have the Sakura haters, we have the Goku's bad dad haters, you know what I mean? And those are just depictions from dubs that aren't the actual source material. These people have never actually read the real source material. I've also never read the real Naruto source material, so I've been a Sakura hater my whole life, and I will not stop hating Sakura. I like Boruto Sakura. You know, the one where she actually has the hands and fought Shin Uchiha. She's cool as hell. She's cool as hell. But, basically, I've been dealing with that all morning. And they've been getting ratioed and out-liked on freaking, Instagram. Like, no one's liking their shit. They're getting ratioed. And they just don't stop talking to me. But the biggest thing is that they're saying that I'm fucking defending a pedophile. When he's a fictional fucking character, first of all. And second of all, I put it in the comments, if there was a pedophile in the room with you guys, you wouldn't do anything. You wouldn't say anything. You wouldn't even look in their fucking direction. Me, I'd go to jail. I would go to jail over this shit. Honestly, I would go to jail over this shit. There's too many people in my life. Too many people in my life. Too many women in my life. Basically, relationships, friends, family, who have gone through this shit. I would go to jail. Those people are just internet freaking arguments. They're just they would just be freaking oh my god. They would just be bystanders, you know what I mean? They would just see this thing happening and they wouldn't even say anything about it. But if it comes to internet arguing, they're the first in line type shit. So, basically, those people who think that I'm defending Hisoka for being a fucking pedophile, no. I'm defending him because he's being written completely differently than he's actually supposed to be written. Just to make him more creepy. And I can't stand these people who are just constantly, like, not reading the source material and just going with the flow over that shit. So, I will say, yeah, this character is not being written the way they're actually supposed to be written. But second, the reason why my day is going great is my best friend, he sent me a video of SpongeBob and Patrick, and it's the caption is basically 1995 people coaching 1996 people how to be 30. And it's a scene where Patrick is talking to SpongeBob, and he's like, "Okay, SpongeBob, to seem older, you need to puff out your chest and you have to say tax exemption, or like something about like fucking tax deductibles." You know what I mean? And then it's like, and then he's like, "Okay." And then you have to get a feel for free-form jazz. Right. And then I sent my best friend. I don't think I'm doing this right. And I found these songs by looking penis music up on YouTube. I searched up penis music. This is tame. And then I found this one. Where is it? God, did it delete itself off of the... Oh, okay, here it is. It's literally called penis music. You understand what penis music means by the end of this. I sent my friend this, and I was like, I don't think I'm doing this right. I don't know if I'm getting this feel for free from jazz. Then I found this meme song. And then I stumbled upon this actual uncut gem. This one is penis music, but it actually is a fucking banger. I actually fuck with this one. Where's it? Like, tell me you wouldn't hear that in Jet Set Radio Future. Tell me you wouldn't hear that in Jet Set Radio Future. It's buffering. The YouTube can't comprehend how powerful this music is. It's actually ridiculous. This music is actually good. I can't stand it. Okay, cool. Did my whole YouTube just crash? It did. It actually crashed. Genius music was too strong. Sorry, this is some shit that I would actually. This is some shit I would hear in a rave. This is good. Actually good. It's actually good. That's actually the scariest part about it. Good. Actually good. Actually good. Sorry. So I should turn the actual game music off. Probably should turn the actual game music off for you to experience all the bangers. But if you want to actually figure out what penis music is, search up penis music on YouTube. It was hilarious. Oh, I was so down. It expired. Okay. Then you start the story. Like, do some other things real quick. Just to wait for if they send the thing again. Cool. Sorry, that was an awkward start to my stream. Um, it's me venting about freaking internet, about the internet, interacting with people who I think are idiots online. I just stop. But it's so funny. It's so funny what they say. They just prove to me that they're idiots over and over and over again, and they just don't stop. It's so funny.
Nothing unusual for now.
Xiaoguang, when did you get back? How was your first mission as a Void Hunter? Why are you being so secretive? Oh, right. Belle, Senior Fufu, and Senior Yinhu are still out taking care of things around Phylum Heights. I'll go fetch them. Just wait a sec. Huh?
Shh! Keep your voice down. Sorry, Junior. I guess I don't know my own strength now. Are you okay?
I'm fine. But don't you want to see everyone now that you're back? Did something happen during the mission? Did it not go well?
No, the mission went perfectly fine. I just came across something a little strange. I'm not even sure how to explain it to you or the others. I'm sorry, Junior Wise. I wanted to be happy coming back to see you all after the mission, but I'm just so tense. I have no idea when the next anomaly might appear, and you can't hear it.
What drives a person to take up the sword, and what awaits them because of it?
Did the Qingming sword speak just now? Am I hearing things?
Huh? You can hear it? But none of the investigators I worked with on the mission could hear it. Not even Senior Miyabi.
What lies within the heart of one who takes up the sword?
Actually, I can hear it really clearly. It's still speaking now while we're talking, mumbling something about what lies within the heart of one who takes up the sword.
Well, I guess that will make things easier for me to explain. While I was wielding the Qingming sword in the middle of battle, I suddenly heard a woman whispering in my ear, and I couldn't make it stop, no matter how hard I tried. Nothing like this has ever happened before. I didn't know if the Qingming sword had undergone another change, but when I was about to bring it back for Shifu to take a look, it suddenly said something that caught my attention.
The one who wields the sword shall find the answer within the hidden realm, the very origin of the Qingming sword.
Yes, that's what caught my ear.
Hidden realm?
Did it say a hidden realm? I've
You
never
know,
heard
dungeon
Shifu
crawl?
or Mr. Lu say anything about that before. What kind of place could it be?
I'm not sure how much of what it says can be trusted, but if such a hidden realm really does exist, and there's knowledge linked to the origin of the Qingming sword...
I see. So if that voice isn't lying, we should be able to find a way to overcome the Qingming sword's negative effects by going to that hidden realm.
Yeah! Shifu and my brother have done so much to suppress the Qingming sword's effects on me. I think it's time I take action too. With you here, Junior Wise, even if Shifu and the others can't hear the voice, they'll still believe me. I want to tell them what's going on, and then head to that hidden realm and see it for myself.
The Qingming sword will guide you to the hidden realm. The sword bearer must not miss this fleeting chance.
Huh?
Xiaoguang, what's wrong?
Just now, an image of a hollow flashed through my mind. Somewhere in Limnian Hollow. I even caught a glimpse of myself bringing the Qingming sword there. Is it showing me the way to enter the hidden realm? Junior Wise, we don't have much time. The images in my head are already starting to fade.
Shifu went out on a mission earlier and isn't at Suibian Temple. If we're in a hurry, let's just leave a letter for her and the others and go right now.
Wait, Junior Wise. Belle told me that you experienced a strange reaction in your eyes earlier. You should stay here and wait for Shifu to come back. I can go to the hollow by myself.
This is about the Qingming sword, so I don't want you to go there alone. I felt anything unusual in my eyes lately, so I think it should be fine. Don't worry, Xiaoguang. I'll be sure to take care of myself.
am I supposed to refuse when you give me a look like that? Fine. Just promise me that you'll let me know the moment you feel any discomfort. I hope we can find something in there.
If you come, remember to bring some pork buns.
Do you think we'll really find anything?
Let's keep Mesh worrying about Wise. I wanted to wait for Shifu to return before making plans, but it seems like we don't have time. Should we head to Lemon Hollow right away? Let's move. You go into Lemon Hollow with Xiaoguang and rush to the coordinates you sensed. No matter how you look at it, this is just an ordinary corner of the hollow. There is no realm at all. Just as you were thinking that, Xiaoguang suddenly unleashes the Qingming sword. Tens of thousands of swords formations shoot into the air and scatter around, and the terrain itself begins to change in unbelievable ways. Are we gonna have an Ichigo moment, like when he was learning Bankai and he has to pick up the real sword? Remember, this wasn't a one and done place.
So this is the hidden realm the Qingming sword was talking about. The whole area looks completely different, like some sacred, secluded place hidden deep in the mountains. Amazing!
To think, the Qingming sword could reshape an entire area within the hollow. Xiaoguang, are you okay? Did unleashing the sword just now take a toll on you?
No, I'm fine. But I've just had this strange feeling since a moment ago. Oh, right, Junior. Could you take a look and see which way leads out of here?
You quickly scan the surrounding area and spot a path leading out, but as you move towards it, an unseen force pushes you back against you. No matter how many times you try, you can't break through the barrier.
Finding a way out isn't the problem. It feels like there's an invisible barrier here that stops us once we get close.
I knew it. I felt this heavy, stifling sense of confinement ever since we got here. Guess this isn't a place where we can just come and go as we please. Even though we left a letter for Shifu, it looks like we'll have to explore this place on our own. The barrier will probably keep the others out.
It's going to be tricky without any outside help. Still, hopefully we can explore without any trouble and find something that'll help with your recovery.
Strange. The Qingming sword feels more active than ever. This place must be hiding something really important. Come on, let's keep going. I'm sure I can cut right through whatever stands in our way.
This isn't my Xiaoguang.
Shit, ethereals. Even in this realm? Let me take care of them. This...
Swift Strike is Xiaoguang's unique ability in the Qingming realm. In combat, when controlling Xiaoguang, press Qingming to use Swift Strike, dealing massive damage to enemies. Swift Strike is a 30-second skill cooldown.
What is it, Xiaoguang?
The Qingming sword seems so restless. If I use it now, it might awaken an entirely new power.
The gate is right up ahead.
Yo, there's actually a new area? This is strange. The Qingming sword is reacting to the sword altar. When I bring it closer, I get this feeling that my mind is syncing with the whole space. Can you sense the place better? Not exactly. It's more like the space is sharpening my vision. With that, I think I can grasp the Qingming sword's state more clearly. Wise, while we have a moment, I'd like to go over the new ability I just learned. Maybe I can refine these powers even further. Alright, let's give it a try. During that last battle, I sensed a unique power from the Qingming sword. Looks like you can gain extra combat abilities in this hidden realm. You can check the specific effects here. Launching a switch sword as the current target deals equal to 4,000 of Yushin Wong's attack. Swift Fly Sword is a special skill unleashed by the King Sword 30 seconds. Oh, she gets 800 decimals. Yo, we got some real level up stuff? It's definitely not going to affect her outside of the battle. Outside of this area. But this is actually kind of cool. Saguang, you okay? After boosting our strength, we should have kept moving forward. But I can sense it. There's some serious power behind this door ahead of us. We might be up against one real tough enemy. Junior, once the door opens, stay right behind me. Let me handle this one. Got it, let's roll.
Drifting clouds!
In the Qingming realm, Trao Shengwang, Trao Zhao, Trao Dailan, we've provided a squad configuration option. You can also go to the squad screen to reconfigure your squad. However, please note that in the Qingming realm, you must include either Trao Shengwang or... Okay, let's go. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll give you a hand. I promise I'm here. Hello. I'll give you a bear with me. I'll show you my real value this time.
Also,
I'm here.
I lost my 75-25. I lost my freaking W engine. Oh. It was early though, it was early. But I lost it. Which guarantees me for the next one. But I got a second for light clone. Pain. I wish devs please make the W engines 100%. Please make them 100%.
I'm at your disposal.
It'll have people more likely to continuously pull on the W engines. Like you'll get so much more money. Legitimately, if people believe that they're going to get 100% rate on the W engine, they're not going to be scared at all to pull for W engines. So it guarantees you more money. Like, there's going to be some people who are like, oh, I might lose the 50-50 on that, or lose the 75-25 on that, and makes me not want to pull on it. But, like, look at Wuthering Waves. If you get that gold, you get that gold. That is the weapon. It is so much better. It's so much better. And that's one way that we can just fix this game and make it feel better. Okay, there we go. There's mine. Also, nah, I'll leave it after.
Right, the more ethereals incoming. Use the sword's new power to take them out.
Ooh, big bag beetleborg.
Shoguang, stay alert. This ethereal looks different from the others we've seen.
It's more active than the others. I'll be careful. Get out of our way, you evil monster! Evil retreats. Cut through darkness. Perish now!
I was going to fly away. Recurring boss, cool. Damn, it got away. Shoguang, are you hurt? What just happened? I'm fine. When I went in for the last strike, that ethereal triggered some kind of ability, and for a moment, I completely lost all 5 senses. But it only lasted for a moment. I'm totally fine now. Junior, don't worry. Even a moment like that is terrifying. Stop chasing it. Yeah, sorry. My power feels strangely active here, so I got a bit carried away. Let's move forward more cautiously. But I felt some kind of power from that ethereal just now. You mean the creator's power? Yes. This has never happened before. Since the Qingming sword and the creator share the same origin, Maybe the ethereals are being affected by that power as well. One thing's for sure, there are secrets buried here, and they're exactly what we want to uncover. Finding the clues that lead to them, that's our next step. Are there any other people in this realm? Let's go check it out. I probably skipped some dialogue there.
Interesting.
That voice. Oh, why does it sound so familiar?
Is that
It
Beast
came from
Swan's
the main hall. We should take a look.
we bring the Balblons thing? Paper sheets are scattered nestily across the desk. They contain records of various sword techniques and magical skills, but they're completely out of order now. You wonder if you spend some time collecting and organizing, whether you can learn some lost combat techniques or not. Oh, you sure?
So that's the purpose of this sculpture. Interesting.
Huh? Shifu, what are you doing here? Isn't there supposed to be a barrier around the hidden realm? Was your mission nearby and we somehow pulled you in too?
Hold on, Junior Wise. She might look like Shifu, but something's not right. The way she moves, the tone of her voice, something just feels off.
Shifu? Mission? I don't remember having any important matters to attend to, nor do I remember ever taking you as disciples. Who are you? Hold on. You there. Is that the Qingming sword in your hand? Ah, I see. I think I understand what's going on now. You came from outside the hidden realm, and you're the current keeper of the Qingming sword, aren't you?
That's right. My name's Yeshunguang, and you are...
It's a long story, so I'll make it simple. I'm afraid I'm not the Shifu you're talking about. Just think of me as a native of this hidden realm. This low-lying area acts like a furnace, the encircling mountains trapping the energy within. An ideal site for enhancing the Qingming sword's power. When that power is unleashed here, it can reshape the hollow itself, creating what's known as the Qingming realm. Everything and everyone in this place exists according to the Qingming sword's will, my own appearance included. So it's no surprise you mistook me for someone familiar. And this young one here, who are you? An outsider shouldn't be able to enter the Qingming realm at all, only the sword's master.
Hmm?
I'm Wise. Wait, you mean no one else should be able to get in or out of here?
Forget it. None of that really matters. Whoever you are, if you're capable of entering the hidden realm alongside the sword's master, you must have some remarkable ability. Let's leave it at that for now. In any case, welcome to the Qingming realm, or, as some might call it, the world of the sword. By the way, about those pork buns I mentioned earlier, did you bring them?
They're really leaning into Wise's ability. We really need to figure out what that is.
Yup. I grabbed some pork buns from the kitchen. Senior Yinhu steamed them this morning. Huh? Wait a second. You're the voice we heard inside the Qingming sword. So you're the one who brought us here?
These pork buns aren't bad. I've actually been trying to communicate with you for some time, Yeshunguang, but you never responded. The fact that you're here now means your control over the Qingming sword has reached new levels. You must learn more about the weapon that's been fighting beside you. I'm sure you've been wanting to know more about the Qingming sword, whether it be for your own reasons or for your companions.
Exactly! If this hidden realm really hides the Qingming sword's origin, then please tell me, Shifu. Tell me how to suppress the effects of the sword. Oh, sorry. You just look exactly like my Shifu. I didn't mean to call you that.
No worries. I once had students of my own. It's been some time since I last heard someone call me Shifu. Hearing it again now makes me feel rather nostalgic. Well, since I plan to teach you the ways of the Qingming sword, you may as well call me Shifu. Back to the matter at hand. The means of suppressing the Qingming sword is hidden here, but it won't be easy to claim. Remember what I said earlier? This is the world of the sword. You'll understand what that truly means soon enough. Scattered throughout this hidden realm are countless nameless, masterless swords. Seek out the 3 most extraordinary among them, then return to me. Do that, and the Qingming sword's secret will reveal itself.
What exactly do you mean by extraordinary? And how are we supposed to find them?
Words alone can't explain everything. Get moving, and you'll figure things out as you go. Come back once you've found the first sword. Now then, I'll be here, waiting for your good news. Who made these pork buns? They're much better than what I used to eat back when I trained at the mountain sect. Very impressive.
This Shifu isn't quite like the Yixuan Shifu we know. She's more impatient, but somehow, she still has that same calm and comforting air about her.
By the way, Shifu, what were you looking at earlier? Oh, nothing too serious. You see the statue in front of me? Yeah, it looks unfamiliar. It looks unfinished. The sculpture on the pedestal is just a rough outline. You can't tell what it is, what it's supposed to be. But it feels oddly familiar. Same here. I'm certain I've seen a statue like this somewhere, but right now I can't remember a thing. Is there something wrong with it? Nothing. Judging by your reaction, it's not time yet. You get what I'm saying. If you explore the areas before entering the main hall, you would have noticed that all the other doors are sealed with barriers you can't break. Since I told you to retrieve the sword, I should at least open the path for you. Come with me. I'll break the seal in the first area. This is one of the monkey statues. Yeah, the 3 monkey statues. The serious monkey statue. I'm doing this. So, this is the place. Excuse the intrusion. Chibi places a hand on the seal and holds her breath as she focuses. A moment later, the seal begins to loosen. Alright, you may head out. Dispelling the seal with one hand. Shifu? Is that some sort of special technique? Could you teach me? Technique? I just linked the seal to the Qingming sword and let it know someone is coming to visit. So it opened the door. Anyway, let's get moving. Right. Man, he's over there taking a piss in the corner. What?
Help! Somebody! Please, help me!
That voice and figure. Senior Inu?
Looks like it's really him, but why would he need help fighting ethereals?
Not sure.
All the ethereals have been taken care of? Thank you. Thank you for saving my life, brave strangers.
This is just another figure, but they literally just paint him as Yinhu just to make us more comfortable.
That outfit, that voice, Senior, is that really you? What are you doing here?
Huh? I've never joined any sect, let alone had any disciples. Are you sure you've got the right person?
Junior Wise, There's something about him that's not quite the same as Senior Inu.
Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. You look just like a friend of ours. So, who are you?
I'm a mercenary. They call me Big Pan. I'm a part of the Melt Iron Mercenaries.
The Melt Iron Mercenaries? That sounds familiar. But mercenary groups nowadays generally have a pretty loose structure. There aren't many stable organized groups.
What's that supposed to mean? It doesn't matter. I can see you two are really strong. Please, help save my comrades.
Your comrades? You mean there are others here?
Yes. Not long before, my mercenary friends and I came here with a mission from the Lords to help develop some new land, but we were ambushed by bandits. They came well prepared and hit us hard. We weren't ready, and we were defeated. We suffered heavy casualties, and the survivors are still trying their best to hold on. They sent me to find reinforcements. But soon after I set out, I got surrounded by those ethereals. Time's ticking. Please, help me save my friends.
Calm down, we'll help. But aren't you a mercenary? The ethereals that attacked you aren't that dangerous, so why didn't you fight them?
I lost my sword back where we were ambushed, so I can't fight.
Sword? Could it be connected to those extraordinary swords that Shufu mentioned? Either way, he's definitely not Senior Yinhu. If he was, he could take down ethereals with just his bare fists.
You exchange a look at Xianglong. She seems to be thinking the same as you, though you're not sure what's up with this person who looks so
We
similar.
understand the situation. Please lead the way. We just happen to be looking for something around here, too.
Thank you so much, both of you. If you can save them, I will do whatever I can to help you too.
Unpleasant angle. My strength seems to have grown even more during the last battle. During breaks in combat, try to adjust and enhance your abilities of the sword. You attain Sword Will Essence and Sword Mastery during exploration. Sword Mastery can be used to unlock new abilities. You can earn Sword Mastery by progressing through the event plot, completing Sword Memory collections, completing Sword Keeper Trials, and clearing the Nightmare Gauntlet. Nightmare Gauntlet! Sword Will Essence can be used to upgrade unlocked abilities. You can earn Sword Will Essence by progressing through the event. You can perform the following operation as any sword altar. Unlocked.
My teammates are trapped somewhere around here.
Damn, these ethereals! Am I really gonna die here today?
Oh, Jung! Are you okay?
I know that voice! Big Pun! Finally, come on! Give me a hand here! Ha! Ha ha! I'm finally saved! I thought I was dead for!
Sorry for the delay. Are you all right? Wait, why are you the only one here? Where's everyone else?
Delay? That's an understatement if I've ever heard one. We sent you to get reinforcements. Where did you go, Big Pun? We were at our wits' end here. I got separated from the main group. I don't know their status either. So, where are your reinforcements? Did the Lords not send anyone?
Well, I got these two to help us.
Well, what? Are you for real? You think two people are gonna help? Listen, Big Pun. This is life or death. Never mind. There's no time to get more support. Even if it is just us, we gotta go back and save them. There's no running from this fight, Big Pun. You gotta fight.
Me? I really can't.
Actually, Big Pan lost his sword back where you were ambushed. Just leave the fighting to us.
Huh?
With
Big
her.
Pun, you threw away the weapon that represents your dignity as a mercenary to get out of fighting? Whatever. You will have to fight, even if you don't have your sword. Just use your powerful hand-to-hand combat skills to handle those looters.
I really can't.
Hold up. Powerful hand-to-hand combat skills? I thought he was terrible at fighting. Just a moment ago, we found him completely helpless and surrounded by ethereals.
Don't out him like that.
Didn't know? He's not bad at fighting. He's just a coward. We would never recruit a weakling who can't even fight. He's way stronger than anyone in our group. We were hoping he'd become a powerful addition for fights. But after a few missions, he couldn't even hold his sword anymore. Hey, Big Pun, look, it's different this time. We need your power. Stop being a coward and come with me.
Oh, do we really have to fight them to the death?
You want to reason with some bandits? Are you crazy? This is a crucial moment of the city's founding. You think they'd sit down and talk with the higher-ups? This is our only choice. You don't want the entire group to get killed, do you, Big Pun?
I don't want anyone to get hurt. But every time I hold my sword, I just feel...
Big Pun stutters over his words, unable to give a clear answer. Then suddenly he turns and flees with astounding speed, disappearing into the distance.
Oh, wow. He's really fast.
That's what I was saying. He's one of the best when it comes to both swordsmanship and physical ability. We better find him quick, otherwise we're all dead.
Let's chase him, Xiaoguang. Mercenary groups, looters, the city's founding. This all feels like ancient history. Though I'm not sure exactly what's going on. It looks like his sword might be one we're looking for.
I agree. Let's head in the direction he was running. Ride the wind.
I smelled it. Master of Betrayal? Did the boss send you to find me? I was just taking care of something nearby. Perfect timing. I'll head back now. Thanks for your help. Your name? Master of what now? I don't quite get what you're saying anyways. Let's go.
Through the void.
I was thinking of taking a nap here. Did the boss send you to get me? I'll get back. Thank you. Your name? What elite man? Come to think of it, I just saw my companion whispering with some unfamiliar swordsman nearby. Oh well. Better not get involved. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Oh? You find him when you get a chest.
Without a trace. Without a trace. Mind if someone's been through here. It has to be Big Pan.
If that mercenary's information...
What does this chest control my level ups? Whoa, hell yeah. That was kind of worth it.
Mind and body as one.
Let's see if it's so fast.
There's blood in the air. Signs of a fight.
What is this? A sword someone left here? Could it be the special sword we're looking for? The numbers don't quite match, but the feeling it gives off is definitely different from an ordinary sword. Still, if that's the case, Could one of these be Big Pons? This power feels like it's been suppressed by something. Junior, let me take a closer look. It might help me figure out what we're looking for. What it really is. Don't worry, I'm not planning on lingering here.
Soaring light! Incoming! Shit! Target spotted! The enemy's up to no good. Be careful. You can leave the fighting to me.
Got him! Thank you, Belion. After we defeated those sudden ethereals, it feels completely different, like its power has finally been released. But because of that, I don't think that this is a special sword we're searching for. Why do you think so? Just a hunch. When it was released, its power rushed into it, and I got a brief sense of its nature. It isn't unique. There seems to be many swords like this in this realm. If we run into more swords like it ahead, let's try releasing their power too. Even if they're not ones we want, I feel like their power help me clear my mind. But something else around here is bothering me.
Xiaoguang, you okay?
Sorry, but could we stay here a little longer? I don't know why, but as I approach this area, my head is feeling unusual. Big Pon's footprints are on the ground. Looks like he's been through here before.
He was quick to escape the battlefield. Did he still stop here? Can you see anything from this area?
Looks like we can't see much other than the clouds of ash. Though, it seems like there are quite a lot of crows gathering nearby.
They're probably drawn here by the smell of blood. Looks like the fighting between the looters and mercenaries is worse than we thought.
Are crows drawn by blood?
Does the stench of death and slaughter attract the crows? I think I'm starting to understand Big Pon a little better now.
Huh? Just from seeing all of this?
Yes. Since we both saw the same scenery, maybe it stirred up the same feelings in our hearts, too. Sometimes, I fear the power I wield. The power of the Qingming sword. It's so powerful. When I hold it, I can tell that a single swing might easily wipe out many people or things. I can also feel that these crows are drawn by bloodshed and might be gathering because of me. Maybe that's what Big Pon was afraid of too. In the aftermath of wielding his blade and facing the lifeless bodies of his foes, maybe he could feel himself gradually slipping away, becoming an unrecognizable monster. Sorry, I was getting carried away there. I just felt that he shouldn't be too hard to understand, since he's a fellow swordmaster.
Maybe you have a point. I can tell that he doesn't like fighting and deeply values his companions. Having to wield the very power he fears to protect people. It's no wonder he's so conflicted. Hearing you talk about the insecurities you faced on your path to becoming a swordmaster, I feel like I'm gradually starting to understand your world.
Thanks for listening to my random mumbling. Let's keep going. If we can find him, I want to tell him everything I've realized just now. I hope he can also find the courage to wield his sword. My turn.
Watch out. High-risk ethereals ahead. Stay focused, Xiaoguang. Hold on. Something's not right with these ethereals. What's happening here?
The high risk of the high risk avarice, the ethereals that have devoured countless people, is right ahead. But strangely, there are mercenaries nearby. Avarice isn't attacking. It's not even moving. What's going on? This avarice looks like it's frozen in place. Please help us. We were fighting the looters, but their leader must have mishandled the anti-corruption measures. After we got injured, he suddenly turned into an ethereal. The looters either died or ran, and now that ethereal is coming straight for us. We can't keep fighting. We don't know who you are, but please help us. Why isn't that ethereal moving at all? Huh? What are you talking about? Isn't it actively searching the area right now? If we hadn't found this safe house in the ruins at the last second, we'd have ended up dead, just like those looters. It's only a matter of time before it finds us. Please, I'm begging you, help us. That's not active at all. There aren't any ruins or safe houses here. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about. And judging by your mental state, I don't think you'll be much help anyways. You better leave before it finds this place. We of the Melt Iron Mercenaries aren't pathetic enough to beg citizens for help. We'll figure something out. Or maybe figure out our last words. We sent Big Pond to get help, but he's been gone forever with no sign of coming back. If you were here, at least he could go toe-to-toe with that monster with complete strength. Really talking past each other. What's going on here? Why, let's leave it for now. Except Big Pond isn't here. Let's look somewhere else. But Ethereals are still here. We need to protect these mercenaries. No, I just had a thought. If I'm right, they'll be fine, even if we don't step in for now. Finding the safe Big Pond is our top priority. Once we find him, I'll explain everything. They moved.
Try breaking through using a technique. Now we can move forward. Another obstacle? You can leave the... Alright, let's keep going. Big Pan should be close by. Ride the wind.
It's gonna show a painting.
I finally found you! Big Pun, your companions need you right now! We'll help you in battle. Let's go and support them.
No, I can't help you. When the looters came, I tried to wield my sword, but I immediately realized I was so scared that I couldn't even swing it. I'll only end up being more trouble for everyone. What use is someone with trembling hands on the battlefield?
So you don't want to save your friends? You just want to hide here forever and let them die alone?
Well,
Big Pawn, I understand what you're going through. You're afraid of getting hurt, afraid of the enemy's attacks, but what you're actually most afraid of is your own strength. You haven't learned how to properly control your strength yet. Every time you do something, you deal devastating damage to others. That's why you're afraid that you'll eventually turn into a thrall or a monster if you keep using this power. That is what's bothering you deep down inside, right?
Yes, that's right. When I first trained my swordsmanship, I never imagined that my sword could cut down an enemy so easily, taking a life. Every time I fight, I'd always end up leaving a trail of bloodshed in my wake. I began to fear the sword in my hands, and I was also scared of the exhilaration I began to feel when fighting. I had a feeling that the sword would eventually turn me into a monster that only knows fighting. You two are right.
Hey, welcome in.
I can't just leave my friends. But please, tell me, how can I get rid of this fear? I want the courage to keep fighting.
There's no need to get rid of this fear. You only need to keep this feeling in your heart and continue fighting.
Huh? But doesn't that...
Even though you're afraid of your own strength, you still want to use it to protect your friends. The fact that you're thinking that way proves that you already have courage. Even if your fear persists after you draw your sword, it's a reminder of how you must coexist with your own strength. You cannot let a desire for destruction take over. And I think that's something that many a swordmaster fail to do. There's nothing shameful about fearing battle. Rather, it's the proof that you've become a powerful swordmaster. Let your fear guide you to your future. I've experienced the same worries. Trust me.
So you mean fear is part of being a swordmaster?
After listening to Xiaoguang, Big Pan fell into a long silence, as if trying to muster up the courage to make a decision. He quietly waits for his response, but he seems unable to convince himself. After a while, he remains silent.
By the way, those looters you were fighting didn't take proper anti-corruption measures, and have already been corrupted into ethereals. Would you feel better fighting ethereals rather than people?
Huh? Why didn't you say so? Then let's go help my friends.
The last hit of unease on Big Pan's face finally dissipates. Without saying a word, he starts running towards where his teammates are trapped.
Finally got him to move. It's not easy to convince someone with nothing but words. Luckily, we're dealing with ethereals instead of humans this time.
Xiaoguang, I have a question. Why did you insist on dragging him to the battlefield? What does he have to do with that ethereal that doesn't move?
When I saw Avaris standing there, I suddenly remembered what Dad told my brother and me when we were little. A story of ancient swordmasters who were heroes. In the early days of Eridu, many mercenary brigades were deployed to explore new territory and eliminate roaming looters. Their work contributed greatly to the city's establishment. Once, a mercenary brigade clashed with a band of looters, and one of the looters unexpectedly turned into a large ethereal, putting the mercenaries in a tough situation. At this critical moment, a new mercenary recruit stood up and drew his sword to fight. He defeated the ethereal on his own, and captured the remaining looters, achieving a great victory. After that, the sword-wielding mercenary grew braver and braver, and went on to become a renowned swordmaster in Eridu. And that's the story of none other than Big Pawn of the Melt Iron Mercenaries, the one who beheaded Avaris and instantly became famous.
The early days of Eridu? That's a long time ago. You mean Big Pan is someone from ancient history? How could that be? And what's happening now is just like in the story.
We might have to wait until we return to the temple and ask Shifu to fully understand the truth. After thinking back on that story, I've realized that we have to guide the situation now to the same outcome as in the story. Anyway, let's help him defeat that Avaris now. If I'm not mistaken, that should be our next target. Come on, let's face that big...
Some other enemy lies ahead. Want to adjust and enhance your abilities before entering battle?
Honestly, I'm shaking like a leaf. But this time, I'm not backing down. My fear points where my blade should strike, and my sword follows where my heart leads. I, Big Pan, the Melt Iron Merc, am a swordsman who's sworn to protect my comrades. Poor souls twisted into ethereals. Forgive me for what I have to do.
The line is drawn.
The sword that appeared here. The sword that appeared where the defeated high-risk ethereal vanished. This must be the special sword Shifu mentioned, right? You absorbed it right now. My body just did it on its own. After that, I felt something really strange. But don't worry, Junior. Whatever it is, it doesn't feel dangerous. Thank you both so much. If not for you, I might never have found the courage to wield a sword again. I never imagined my cowardly blade would one day become strong enough to protect others. That wasn't our doing. The moment you chose to lift your sword despite being afraid of it, you were already a swordmaster as good as anyone. I remember those words and keep swinging my sword with unwavering resolve. As long as my blade can still be of use, I'll keep fighting for my companions. You want to say more to Big Pine, but he suddenly freezes, and then he and the other mercenaries vanish through a burst of blinding light. The battlefield now had been so noisy just moments ago is now empty, leaving only the two of you. They vanished. What's going on with them? Big Pan's sword should be the one Qing Ming's sword absorbed earlier. It feels like we went on an adventure with him, yet we still don't understand what really happened. We'll have to ask Shifu about all of this. Monkeys? You're back. Yixing Wang, it's orange you're giving off. Seems you found the first sword. Nicely done. Yixing Wang, come closer. After you drumming that sword, you felt something strange in your body, didn't you? How do you know? You only retrieved your sword. It hasn't fully merged with you yet, or formed a sword will you command. Simply put, you still don't know how to refine it. I'll teach you how to use it now, so you can grow stronger. Hold out your hand. You know, upgrade your acquired abilities. Oh! Obtain the sword will essence from the recent battle. You can use to upgrade additional abilities. You check the detailed comparison here. More damage. That would be better. That would be better. Need to get 6.
Well, does your body feel lighter now?
How do I describe it? It's like there's an energy surging inside.
Very good. With this, the sword you have retrieved has become sword will for you to use. Continue the trial until the Qingming sword opens the next gate for you.
Shifu.
I know what you wish to ask. After this experience, you have a better understanding of the essence of this realm now, yes?
None of the people here are real, nor are they drowned ideas, but people who can exist, whose once existed in the past.
Shifu, you mentioned before that no one could enter or leave this realm besides us. So those who appear here aren't real people, but rather echoes of those who once existed, right? I once encountered beings born from miasma called drowned ideals that are somewhat similar to the people here, yet different. They don't have what you'd call a true form.
And the owner of the sword we retrieved, Big Pun of the Melt Iron Mercenaries? I've read about him in a Swordmaster novel. He's a famed swordmaster of the city founding era. So in other words, there's no way he could still be alive. But why would he appear here in the form of our senior from real life? And both he and the others, it's like they're reenacting the entirety of that famous battle.
It's simple. He and I are simply vessels. Puppets created by the sword with miasma and hollow matter after accessing the owner's memories. Naturally, it would choose forms that the owner is familiar with. In essence, we are each just a sliver of a swordmaster's consciousness, recorded by the Qingming sword throughout its long history. This might be weird to say, but you're merely talking to slivers of personified memory. The Qingming sword has responded to your wishes, choosing the memories of a few famed swordmasters to shape into human form. Your task is to participate in and witness the moments where they overcame their limits. When they show you how their swords shine, their sword will fortify your power, pulling you closer to the Qingming sword. That is the trial, and the opportunity that the realm of swords has given you.
I see. Well, that makes our plan of action clear.
So, does that mean you're also a piece of a swordmaster's memory, Shifu?
It's a bit difficult to explain. You may simply think of me as your guide. Now, more importantly, a visitor arrived while you were away.
Following Shifu's gaze, you see a familiar figure walk out of the main hall, not far off.
Might you also be lost travelers?
Huh? You're Senior Ye?
Shiyuan? Brother, what are you doing
Shiyuan?
here?
Shiyuan.
Senior?
Shiyuan.
Brother?
Shiyuan.
I'm sorry,
was
but I think
stumble
you
on his
must
name.
have mistaken me for someone else.
You were seeking to call him Senior by mistake. You pull Xing Wang aside to discuss.
Xiaoguang, I think he must be just like Shifu and Big Pan, a famous swordmaster wearing Senior Ye's appearance.
Yeah, I think so too. I was just so surprised to see him just now that my mind blanked. Maybe he corresponds to one of the 2 remaining swords we need to find. Either way, let's ask him what's going on first.
Your discussion is done. You both turn to the confused man with Senior Ye's face.
Sorry, we mistook you for someone we knew. Have you been traveling alone? Oh, and how should we refer to you?
It's a bit embarrassing, but I've forgotten my real name and identity. By the time I came to, I was already lost amidst the mountains in this realm. Thankfully, I ran into this Shifu and you two. Please, just call me Peregrine. If possible, would you allow me to lodge here for a while? Though my memories are hazy, I remember that I came here in search of something.
Peregrine. I I've heard that name before in the stories Mom used to tell me in Shiyuan. We were right.
What are you two mumbling about? In any case, this place has not been maintained for a long time and isn't the most comfortable place to rest. So long as you don't mind, you may stay.
You have my gratitude. I can tell you three have more to discuss, so I won't disturb you any further. I shall take my leave and look around a bit.
Seeing that Shifu still has more to say, the man calling himself Peregrine leaves.
Well then, since you found the first sword, it's time I tell you about the remaining two. However, I imagine you've already guessed. The remaining two areas each hide an extraordinary sword.
The remaining two areas? But apart from the one we just went to, isn't there only one other area?
Do you recall the incomplete statue I pointed out to you in the main hall?
Yep. I kept having this sense of deja vu. Like I had seen that statue somewhere before.
He's outside the
Is
Shuren
that
Temple.
so? That's not surprising. In any case, both the final area and the monster that gave you trouble before are hidden behind that statue.
Behind the statue. So you mean, if we can break it, we can get to the third area?
It is not something that can be broken with brute force. Ye Shunguang, an ethereal that can temporarily steal your senses, will certainly continue to cause you trouble.
Like
While
the monkeys!
exploring, you should contemplate how to gain passage from the statue. As someone who was recognized by the Qingming sword, I'm sure you will succeed. Moving on, the Qingming sword has sensed your growth. The seal for the second area is likely to lift soon. It's getting late. Let's rest up and reconvene tomorrow.
In clouds! Ride the wind.
This isn't even got a desk in here. You two aren't going to take a break. You two aren't going to take a break? After a fight, you should focus on getting yourself sorted out. You still have the energy to explore this place, so I wanted to learn more about the mysterious realm. Shifu, what's the sword formation sculpture you're examining? I sensed an unfamiliar power from it. What are you talking about this? Come to think of it, it's time to explain what it does. The fact that you managed to get your first sword proves you have some serious talent. But this level of growth isn't enough for fierce battles. If you wish to journey the world with the Qingming sword, you'll face many ridiculously powerful enemies. Without dedicated training, you're destined for defeat. Now back to business. This sword formation sculpture is an additional trial set up for you by the Qingming sword. Within this formation, the memories of each powerful foe encountered by Qingming sword wielders throughout the history have been sealed. So, I need to resonate with the sculpture, face them head-on, and defeat them? If you wanted to become stronger, this is what you have to experience. I was planning to tell you about this after you'd rested, but since you asked, there's no need to keep it from you. However, it is still your choice. If you lack the fervor for battle, neither I nor the Qingming sword will force you into it. Well then, if you're ready to battle, touch this sword formation. I'm quite eager to see how far you have honed your martial arts. Yeah, shut up. Stop this.
I'll give you help.
Get out of
Bear
here.
witness. Promise to help. I'm here. Need a hand? Don't. Fight's over for now. Since we've got some time, let's go ask Shifu about that sword array. Forward, careful, darling.
Get back.
Don't you underestimate me? You're a frog. Take a breather, darling. Blazing arc.
They shouldn't have added this to the game. That's my dopamine now. That's my dopamine.
Evil retreats. Behind you! Found you! Sorry for the wait, dear!
The lion, help me! The lion, help me!
You're a frog.
Where's this little bang boo? Oh, now you help.
A measure of steel slices the world through!
You should tell Shifu about Xiaoguang's learning about the trial. Yishenguo. Looks like you've already looked into those trials left behind with the Qingming sword. If you wish to further hone your swordsmanship, the Qingming sword will gradually sense your intentions and unlock more trials for you to challenge. Yeah, no matter how tough the enemy is, I'll give him my all. There's no need to be nervous. I can clearly sense your resolve for combat through your blade. In any case, you don't need to take a break now. A balance of work and rest is vital, even when it comes to combat. If there are any changes to the Qingming sword, I'll let you know.
We meet again. Did you rest well?
Yeah, it's much more quiet here compared to New Eridu. It's really nice to relax. Say, Mr. Peregrine, are you looking through the books here?
That's right. Though the study is covered in dust, there's a couple of ancient texts about swords. As I have nothing to do at the moment, I thought I might as well look through them. Perhaps they'll help jog my memory. So, are you two heading out today?
There's an area here that was just unsealed, so we're heading over to explore it.
I see. Truth be told, Today, I also plan to head to the area you previously explored. Earlier, I recalled what I was looking for. It was my sword that I've lost, though I know not where. If my lost sword is not there, I'll head to the area you're planning to explore today. If you require my help, please, just say the word.
Okay, thanks, Shia. Ahem. Mr. Peregrine?
I hope you remember who I am next time. Well then, good luck to all of us today.
I like they actually acknowledge that. That's cute. You're here. Did you rest well? Yeah. Even though we're in the hollow, I don't feel much ether corruption no matter how long we stay. This place is truly amazing. This is a hidden realm. Nothing like your regular space. But that's hard to wrap your head around. Just think of it as one massive safe house. Back to business. As mentioned before, the seal in the second area of the hidden realm has already started to weaken. You can head to the second area to search for the next sword. Once you're ready, I'll break the seal for you. You've got some real drive there. But heads up, the moment you step into a new area, unpredictable changes might kick in that no one can see coming. Watch yourselves. Shiva raises her hand and dispels the seal in the archway. In an instant, the clear sky turns dark with heavy clouds. Thunder and lightning crackles, and rain threatens to swallow the entire hidden valley branch. That's not the Swordmaster we're here to see.
Not good enough. You should have trained harder. Again!
That voice. And that small frame. That's Senior Fufu, isn't it? But she seems unusually intense today.
Let's hurry and see what's going on.
See, I knew this companion who was gonna have a weak, personality. Not a weak personality, but a strange personality. I knew the Fufu was gonna have the scary personality. That's great. I love it. Now she's like a tiger you don't want to mess with. Oh, there's more. Two stray dogs wandering around here for some reason. One's got fear written all over its face, while the other seems pretty low on energy. When you try to get closer to them, the timid dog hesitates for a moment, and surprisingly positions himself in front of the exhausted dog. He starts barking threateningly. I see. Even though you're scared, you still want to protect your friend, right? That's really awesome of you. Come to think of it, why would there be dogs in a place like this? Yeah, he's older?
The line is drawn. Radiant clouds. Split the heavens.
the edge.
Thank God Isolde was not Jane Doe 2.0. I'm so happy we haven't had one of these enemies who's like scarier than Jane Doe. Because Jane Doe is terrifying when you find her randomly in Hollow Zero.
Funny claws are sharper than they look.
The line is drawn.
I have to go all the way around. Okay.
Through the void.
We did not have to go all the way around. That's fun. Thanks for helping me find a way and helping me with treasure. Thanks for the buddy. High five. Yeah, thank you. To the road. Wind up. Oh, we had to fight Yinhu at the end. I mean, Shu Yuan at the end. And he's like with Thrall and all that stuff. You defeated the Ethereals. Go through the archway and attempt to find the girl who looks like Jufufu. As you're looking around, sharp claws suddenly come pouncing towards you.
Watch out, Wise!
Xiaoguang quickly activates a sword case, blocking the ambush.
Who are you people? And why are you following me?
Yeah, Senior Fufu, this girl's way fiercer.
She looks exactly like Senior Fufu, but way more fierce. Definitely not someone you'd want to mess with.
Staying silent? You're looking down on me. Enough talk then! That you trespassed here shows your ill intent. Draw your sword! Wait! We're sorry. We didn't come here with ill intentions, and we swear we're not bad people. We just saw you fighting here and wanted to talk. Very well. I
feel no malice from you. This is a secret Tiger Thyran training area. How did you two get in?
Isn't this the Qingming realm? What's with this Tiger Thyran training area? Looks like we've been pulled into her story. Guess we'll just have to play along for now. We meant no offense. We're an investigator and a proxy who stumbled upon this place by accident, and we're currently trying to find a way out. There's a lot of ethereals around, so mind if we tag along? Safety in numbers, right?
You're lost? Simply turn back the way you came and keep walking along the path. Even if you can't get out, you will likely run into my kin. They can guide you. I still have important matters to attend to. I've no time to play tour guide and bodyguard for you. If you run into other Tiger Thyrans, tell them that Grim Tiger has given the order to escort you out. Well then, farewell.
Grim Tiger?
What? You've heard that name before. It isn't my real name. Simply a title I use to keep evildoers in check. You are no evildoer, so there's no need to fear me. I must be going. Don't delay me any further.
The cold little Tiger Thyran calls herself Grim Tiger, vanishing into the pouring rain.
Junior, I've heard the name Grim Tiger from Senior Fufu when we sparred before. According to her, Grim Tiger was a famous, powerful Tiger Thyran who was active decades ago. Senior Fufu's own Tiger 7 forms comes from Grim Tiger's martial arts techniques, combined with Yun Kuei Summit's techniques.
So this person's from over a decade ago. The timeline's jumped way back. From the sound of it, she must be the wielder of the second blade.
I should have paid attention to Senior Fufu when she told me about her legendary stories. Why was I zoning out at Senior Fufu's soft, fluffy tail? I have no idea how the story will unfold now. Anyway, let's catch up to her and see what happens next.
It's probably a badass story too.
Master Grim Tiger.
That look on your face. You're totally thinking what I'm thinking, right? With a name like that, that master's gotta be pretty fierce and intimidating. But with Senior Fufu's adorable face, it's impossible to take her seriously.
Fufu catching strays even if she's not here, that's crazy. It's crazy. Let her have this.
Take down something this week with all your fancy kung fu? Now move! I'll show you how it's done!
I'm spent. I can't keep fighting. Even if we make it past this thing, we'll never clear the deeper trials.
Enough talking! Focus on the fight!
God.
Without a trace.
Oh no, tell you that. Why is she like four foot
There's
tall?
no way we can defeat it. Let's just give up.
If you came all the way here just to whine, you might as well crawl back home and hide under your blanket. Get up. We're not done yet.
No, that ethereal from earlier already broke one of my arms. I really can't keep fighting anymore. Look, the others are in bad shape too. It's not just me.
That's what happens when you skip your training. Right now is when we decide the fate of our clan. Or do you plan to let those short-sighted fools run everything?
But maybe they're right. If this is all the strength we'll ever get as Tiger Thyrans, maybe taking that power isn't so bad after all. Unless we can stay away from the Hollows.
Are we gonna talk about the...
Coward! Backing down at a time like this? Look me in the eye and say that again!
Are we gonna talk about the relic that you have to sacrifice to build a Tiger Thyran, like gain their power or whatever?
Stop fighting. I don't know what's going on, but please calm down first.
You're the ones who were wandering around here earlier. Didn't I tell you not to get in my way? I already showed you the path out. Why are you still tailing me?
We're just a little worried about you. Would you mind telling us about what happened? Maybe we can help.
This is an internal matter among our clan. It has nothing to do with you. Stop asking.
The Tigerbane Bell. It's all because of the Tigerbane Bell.
Yeah.
Hey! Keep your mouth shut!
The Tigerbane Bell. I've heard of that name from a Tiger Thyran I know well. It's a forbidden artifact. One that gains power by devouring its own kin. Is that right?
I listened to the story.
Some big mouth just couldn't keep a secret? Even that information got out?
The bell was made long ago by one of our ancestors. They were inspired by the Void Hunter's weapons and wanted to create something that could give our clan a power that could rival theirs. But for some reason, the finished bell carried a flaw none of the Void Hunter's weapons had. It could only be activated if we sacrificed one of our own. From the moment it was created, it's been sealed away. But hollow disasters in Eridu have been getting worse lately. For us Tiger Thyrans who go in and out of the hollows all the time, it's a terrible sign. Some elders say the next calamity is near. Although our numbers are growing, we still don't have enough power to fight against what's to come. So they are considering reactivating the Tigerbane Bell.
That's literally just killing off your own kin. You're literally gonna dwindle your numbers. That's not the point.
That's so unreasonable. No one should have to die just so that someone else could get stronger. No one should ever be the price for power.
Seems you've got more conscience than most of my short-sighted kin. The ones who oppose the reactivation of the bell made a deal with the ones who want to use it. If we can prove the Tiger Thyrans can get stronger without the bell, they'll drop the whole idea. That's why we're taking on these trials.
But you keep fighting alone. You even threw your best sword into the deepest part of the training grounds. How are we supposed to beat that final ethereal without it?
We have to shut those supporters up for good. If I used my sword or relied on anyone else, they'd find excuses to drag this out even longer.
But think about it. You're the strongest of us all, and even you failed 6 times. This is your 7th try. Just look at all of your injuries. Is it possible that we just don't have what it takes to protect ourselves without the help of something powerful like the bell?
If you've come to think that as well, just take the intruders and leave. I can handle the fight on my own.
Look at disappointment across this grim tiger's face. Without a word, she turns around and runs into the distance, disappearing into the rain. Her fellow Tiger Thyran stands there in dejection, unsure what to do.
Junior, did you hear Grim Tiger left her best sword in the deepest parts of this place? Maybe that's the sword we're looking for. Let's try to catch up to her.
Why are they Why?
Promise to tell me if it... I'll show you. Hello?
Can you stop that?
Okay, bear witness. Hey, dear. Promise. Fufu's here. I must become stronger.
Wait, I get that you're desperate, but pushing yourself like this, it's too much. void.
Did the boss send you to find me? This is awkward. I lost the battle map. We're in need for our three-way showdown in a few days. I still haven't found it. This mess you've gotten into is no small matter. Oh, so that's what it means to be a horse. Well, I just remembered one of the teammates is probably stuck in the Miles trap anyways. I'll pin the blame on it. Better head back now before the boss gives me another lecture. Okay. Fall Guy? Thank you for a Fall Guy reference. Thank you for your help, brave warrior. You've been a huge help. I was on a mission with two companions of our boss, and then they just disappeared. Your name? So you're the hero your boss talked about. What are you talking about? Well, they do always call me the hero. Whatever, no matter. Whatever, not important. I need to get back to the group. As for what those two companions ran off to do, guess that's not important either. Forget it. How did you find this book? Did you see me dealing with the other gang right now, just now? I didn't see it, but since you brought it up. Oh, so that's what it means by the dragon. Were you sent by the boss? I'm planning to defect another faction, and I was just communicating with the representatives. You absolutely have to keep this secret from me. How am I going to explain being late to the boss? Oh, I get it. I'll just say I had to rescue my clumsy companion who fell into the Miles trap. Not like it's the first time I've been scapegoat anyway.
Could you just stop and talk to us for a minute? Maybe we can help you.
No time for that. Besides, I've got to prove I can handle this on my own. I don't need anyone's help.
I mean, it's a very reasonable reason. They're gonna keep on making excuses, being like, "Oh, if you had
Found you."
basically saying they're gonna basically try to come up with anything to disown them, if they discourage them.
Just like that, she's gone. Let's follow her.
Wait, can we stop here for a moment? When Grim Tiger was fighting just now, I noticed her looking into the distance from time to time. It seems like she was keeping an eye on the weather and landscape. If what Shifu said is true, the weather here is a direct reflection of the Swordmaster's mood. Could there also be a storm in the heart of Grim Tiger?
She said if she couldn't gain her kin's recognition, then the Tiger Bane bell might be used again. That's enough to make anyone's mood as grim as this storm.
No. What I'm sensing isn't just a grim mood. It's more of a darkness that is about to blur everyone's vision, causing her not to be able to see the goal ahead, where her companions are, and what's at the end of that road. I think she may have created this rain for herself, through her desire for power. And in this rain, she no longer needs to think about these things. It doesn't matter if she gets lost, as long as she keeps fighting.
But that would never be the right choice. Countless people have lost their minds, consumed by the thirst for power.
If the body wielding the sword isn't strong enough, protecting companions and eradicating evil is only a pipe dream. I feel the same way when facing overwhelming enemies. I must do everything I can to become stronger. Otherwise, I won't be able to protect you or everyone else.
Xiaoguang, you don't have to carry these burdens all by yourself.
I understand. Junior, thanks to you, I don't have such self-righteous thoughts anymore. If the reason you wield your blade is to protect others, then the moment you turn your back on your companions is when you lose the right to be a swordmaster. I hope that, as a fellow swordmaster, Grim Tiger can also realize this. There are always companions watching and waiting for her in the direction of her blade. We can't let her stray further and lose sight of what really matters. Her heart. That's why we have to catch up with her as soon as possible. So many ethereals here. Are they all from Grim Tiger?
That voice. It's... You two, this way! Please, hurry!
Phew. Ah, you two. You finally made it. Arrogant? What brought you here? Are all these slain ethereals you're doing? Yes. You two said you could handle any unexpected situation. But I think the ethereals here are highly dangerous. There is strength in numbers. I couldn't help but come and lend a hand. I've cleared out all the ethereals here. It's amazing. I can't remember anything else. Only the sensation of battle feels alive in my bones. If you don't mind, please allow me to tag along. After sitting in the study reading for so long, I could use a chance to move around. Thank you, Mr. Corrigan, but you still haven't recovered your memories. You don't even have your sword. Fighting like this is risky. Leave combat to me. I understand your concern, but my body still remembers the motion from fighting countless ethereals. When it comes to protecting you, I'd still be able to help. Thanks for the thought, but having Shangguang here is enough. If that's so, this place might be more dangerous than you imagine. I can't help but worry. You might not be too familiar with combat here. I've studied magic techniques for years, and while I may not be an expert, I can definitely hold my own in a fight. There's no need to worry too much about us. Alright, since you both insist, I guess you don't need me hovering around all the time. I'll scout ahead. If there's any other trouble up front, I'll take care of it for you. The Harrigan hesitates for a moment, then bows and leaves. He still seemed unsure about Xiaoguang's ability. Mr. Harrigan seems a little too worried. Let's keep moving forward. A sudden roar from ethereal echoes nearby. I see. We still have some stragglers. Get out of the way.
Let's finish this quickly.
And the flame!
Without a trace. Through the void.
Looks like the path ahead is blocked. Guess we'll have...
Okay, he did good.
Without a trace.
You two, I've been waiting here for a while. I've been waiting here this whole time. Did something happen? I feared through this to pass. What? I didn't clear all the roaming cadets? Were you caught by them? Don't worry, Shangguang handled them all. I see. Well, since you're both standing here, the theory clearly didn't hurt you. Looks like you weren't exaggerating. You really do have remarkable combat skills. But there are obstacles you can't overcome with strength alone. Those mini cargo trucks in front of us, a perfect example. On my way here, I ran into an injured battling woman. You said this place was their trial ground, right? So this must be part of the trial too. I mean, most of these mini cargo trucks are probably disguised ethereals, while Fisher Crab finally with their bag. I love these enemies. My guess is right. Only one of these mini cargo trucks is real. Find it and seal here should use automatically. Actually, I know how to tell if Fisher Crab from a mini cargo truck. Miss Berrigan, your thinking is so clear. So we just need to find a mini cargo truck whose side lights even constant green light? Wait, you know how to tell them apart? Yes, I feel like a fisher crab trap. I fell into a fisher crab trap while investigating the hollow. To avoid repeating that, I made sure to study their habits and characteristics. I see. Then I guess there's nothing I can contribute here. Miss Berrigan, please don't say that. You've already helped us a lot. And there's something else we'd like to ask you. Berrigan looks a bit down, wanting to find something we could help with. Xiaoguang secretly shoots you, pleading up. That diary just now, can you bring her here? Junior's right. We might need her help. Talk some sense into a certain someone. But she's injured now, and probably won't make it here on her own. Could you help us bring her over? Alright, sure thing. I'll make sure she's safe. And in return, you two better watch out and don't get hurt. The Berrigan nods and heads off in the direction as before. Now is the time to deal with those mini cargo trucks. Only truck is the right one. Let's hope Xiaoguang's method works. See, I was literally going to like try to figure it out. I was assuming that it was like something that was wrong with the lights. It's not really. Green. What's the difference between these two? I guess since these two are the same, I guess those are two bigger ones. This is the bigger one. Perfect. The information I gathered was spot on. I was actually worried I might make a fool of myself if I got it wrong. Anyway, let's keep moving forward. Okay, cool. Oh, and since those two were similar, then I guess the third one with the red lights is the good one. Got it. Thank you, buddy. The girl who called herself the Grim Tiger is standing there exhausted. You can see several recent wounds marking her body. It's not hard to deduce that this is the last of the trials of the tigers the tyrants were talking about. She had just entered and was defeated, with no choice but to retreat.
So you followed me all the way here. I have to admit, you're persistent.
Grim Tiger, you won't be able to pass this trial if you fight alone. Let us help you face this final test.
I appreciate you wanting to help after hearing about the Tiger Bane Bell. But what I need is strength, not help from others. Only when I have the strength to silence everyone myself will my views be accepted. The Tiger Bane Bell is a forbidden weapon that should never be used again. Everything else is meaningless.
So the one who once took up arms for her fellow tiger tyrants now thinks even her companions don't matter?
Fancy words mean nothing. Only results will convince the elders of our tiger clan. I don't expect outsiders like you to understand my feelings. But don't try to persuade me otherwise.
Junior Wise is right. If the path you take is contrary to your original goal, then it's definitely not the right path. Fighting is the only thing you can see now. Everything else will become a foothold for them, including your Tiger Thyron-kin. In your heart, you've resented them many times for holding you back, haven't you?
I can see it in your eyes. You crave strength just as much as I do. Since we're after the same thing, what's the point of all this talk?
Yes, we are just like you. We all want to be stronger. Otherwise, you won't be able to protect the things you cherish, or your companions.
Doggone suddenly grabbed her hand. You gently grip her hand.
But I know this for sure. I can become stronger with him by my side. If you still remember how you felt when you fought alongside your companions, then you should understand what I mean. The path that lets you overcome everything won't be as blurred as this rain. At the very least, you'll be able to see your true feelings right beside you.
Maybe you're right. All I wanted was to crush everything in my way with overwhelming strength. But that doesn't seem to be my style at all.
Grim Tiger seems to be moved and lowers her head in disappointment. After she doesn't say anything, you can still feel her regret for abandoning your companions in the battlefield. Then you hear footsteps behind you.
Hey, you two! I've brought you that Tiger Thyron you mentioned.
Grim Tiger? Are you okay? I'm sorry. I wanted to catch up with you, but I couldn't handle those ethereals. Luckily, this kind-hearted gentleman escorted me here.
What are you doing?
Sorry. I must have disappointed you. We were on the same side, but I gave up hope. We practiced martial arts together and swore to protect our people. I never forgot that promise. If possible, please let me fight by your side again, Grim Tiger.
There's no way you can keep fighting with your injuries. Let's forget about taking on the trial together for now. Next time? No. From today on, I'll be trusting you with my life in every battle.
All right. You have a deal.
Thank you for your help, strangers. As you can see, I've abandoned my sword. And at this stage, I won't be able to pass the trial alone. Could you lend me a hand?
Of course. Looks like you've figured out where you should go now.
I'll stay here and protect the wounded Tiger Thyron. Please, don't worry. Just focus on the battle.
To be honest, I'm not sure if this is the best for the future of our kin. But the moment I decided to fight alongside these companions of mine, I felt a lot better. Now, let's use this positive energy to teach that ethereal a lesson!
So you learn the power of friendship. Let's face it. A formidable enemy lies ahead. Want to adjust and enhance your ability before entering combat? Enhance abilities.
Teaming up with others may not prove that I can handle these monsters alone. But at least it shows that I never forgot what my sword is meant to protect. I'll always fight side by side with my kin and my friends, whether it's battling ethereals or the ominous Tigerbane Bell. So don't you dare underestimate our strength. These lives are not yours to take. Break!
made bro implode. Oh, they are red on the side. I guess there's a trap in here. No, there's not a trap in here. After the ethereal falls and the second sword appears, Xiaoguang and the swords without hesitation. Once the battle is over, everyone agrees. We did it, Grim Tiger. We've passed the trial. Keep your voice down. You're hurting my ears. But you're right. Now that the storm is cleared, we really did defeat the ethereal. Thank you. Without your help, I wouldn't have been able to do this on my own. We only gave you a little push. You've always known which way your sword should point and what you're fighting for, so I'm sure you can get through this trial. Don't make a big deal out of it. It's embarrassing. Anyway, now we can bargain with those who live in power. At least I've proved power doesn't have to come at others' expense. I'll go with you and talk to the stubborn old man too. Even if it means falling out with them, I'll stand by you. You're being melodramatic. Negotiations don't need to turn hostile. They want to protect their people. We want the same thing. By the way, what happened to that well-mannered man who brought you here? The fight is over. Where did he go? He watched the whole battle from his side, then slipped away quietly. He asked me to tell you he'd returned to the main line. Mr. Perry, is something urgent going on? Xiaoguang's questions go unanswered. Like a big bad, Grim Tiger and her kin freeze mid-motion and vanish into a flash of light. They're gone too, so the Swordmaster Grim Tiger still ends here for now. I want to know what happens next. Me too. I imagine she continues on as Tiger Thyron's greatest warrior. I should have paid more attention when Senior Fufu told the story. Anyway, let's head back to the main hall. I'm a bit worried about Mr. Perry. If we leave now, we might still catch up with him.
Promise to tell me if anything. No, hey dear, what kind of beep beep? Work orders are open. Today's reading. Promise. No, hey dear, what beep beep? Work orders are open.
What does she need? She needs a support or a defense character, right?
I'll give you a hand.
Doesn't matter. What does she get? I completely forget. Does it matter?
I'll give you a hand. I'll give you a hand. Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay? me if anything's wrong, okay?
I'm here. Need a hand? Hush, I'm here. Need a hand?
Okay, so this stuff only opens up after I've done, like, maybe the, tryouts. Oh my god, please stop, please stop, go away. How do they know? Go away, get out of here, please. Please. I don't want smoke, I do not want smoke.
I see.
Get off me.
Blazing arc.
Got one for complaints.
Killing me. Jesus Christ, please stop. Jesus freaking Christ, dude. Devs? What was that about? Devs, can you not jump scare me like that? I was like, oh my god, at least he's old as not Jane Doe. I almost got murdered. In cold blood.
Mind and body as one.
Mr. Peregrine? Found you at last. What happened just now? Why'd you slip away without a word? Oh, you two. Sorry for making you worry. Watching you fight stirred up some hazy memories. I needed a moment to process them. Thanks for your concern. Did you remember something? Christian Juan is a lot more fierce and decisive than I imagined. The combat skills might even surpass mine. Oh, bro's getting jealous. I recall some defeats in battle, I guess. I wasn't particularly strong before I lost my memories. Maybe even rather powerless. I'm still just a rookie swordsman, with a lot to learn. So please, don't say that. Mr. Peregrine, you've helped us so much today. Don't say that. Oh my god, he was like, I've been doing this for years. And you're this strong. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Anyway, your expression tells me that you've achieved what you set out to do. Congratulations. If you don't mind, let's head back to the main hall and rest. Those who came out here to maul. Mauling is being mad and also balding. Those mauling. Oh, this place, this area. Oh, the center area. I'll try to get up there. Does it come back? Oh, monkey! You're back. Looks like you did well today. Perfect timing. Come see this. It's a small chain brought on by your efforts. This statue that was just a vague outline has suddenly taken the shape of a monkey. I told you to find a way to make a sculpture open path. Looks like you've taken the first step. Wait, this monkey looks oddly familiar. I feel like I've seen it before.
Monkey statue holding binoculars.
I
know where I've seen it before.
I remember now. At Swabian Temple's outer courtyard, on the left side facing the main gate, there's a statue with 3 monkeys. Both the structure and the look of the monkeys are identical to this one.
Swabian Temple?
That's where our sect is based, in the Throne Quarter. Or, well, in the whole Wi-Fi. I never understood what that statue meant. Could it really be connected to some secret of the Qingming sword?
So there's one like this at the temple too. Not surprising. Every Yunquei Summit base has one. It's a tradition set by the first High Preceptor. Anyway, looks like you've already solved one of the statue's puzzles without even realizing it. Congrats.
I wonder what we did to make this monkey show its true form. Is it because we've now fought enough battles?
Not everything's about fighting. Keep thinking that way and you'll become too obsessed. And a puzzle stops being a puzzle once you over-explain it. As for what the monkeys or the Qingming sword want to test you on, that's something you'll have to figure out yourself.
Junior, do you remember what the other 2 monkeys in the temple courtyard looked like?
One's wearing a pair of headphones. One's holding the microphone.
Let me think. I remember one wearing headphones, and the other one holding a megaphone.
I see. I hear some sects follow the rule of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, to stay focused in training. Looks like we flipped that around at Yunquei Summit. The seeing monkey went back in place without us even noticing. What about hearing and speaking? This is tricky. Please excuse me, everyone. I think we might be able to find some useful information in the study here. I'll have a quick look and let you know if I find anything.
The man who calls himself Peregrine leaves the main hall with great interest and disappears into the study, while Shifu stretches lazily before wandering off into the courtyard.
Why are they even more into this than we are? He's kind of like my brother. Once he decides on something, he dives right in.
So the second sword has also turned into Swordwill and has been retrieved. Only one sword remains now, and it's hidden behind the statue.
Yeah, we'll be able to know how to suppress the Qingming sword's corruption.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We've made it this far together. No matter what lies ahead, I'll face it with you. We're now living through the stories of other swordmasters, witnessing the choices they made. I'm sure their courage will inspire us, strengthening us while we walk our own path.
Thank you, Junior. No matter what answer the Qingming sword will give me in the end, I'm ready to face it. For now, let's rest. We'll need our strength for what comes next.
Ooh, I just got a message. Atlas will share new Persona 30th anniversary update on January 8th.
Shifu, you're still hiding something, aren't you? From me and from them? Secrets about this place? And who you really are?
New information on Persona 30th anniversary? Oh my god. Persona 5 Arena Ultimax is finally gonna come out. Oh, the new Persona fighting game.
You're sharp, young one. Looks like I made a mistake letting you poke around this study.
So I was right about it. In that case, I have a favor to ask.
What's happening? What's happening?
Hello? Oh, this fair. I'll show you my real value. This promise. Thank you. What kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
Perish now! What's this?
The line is drawn.
Hello? Promise. Hello there, witness. Please.
Oh.
I'm all ears.
Wrong rabbit.
I'm here. Need a hand?
It should be considered a button. Hello?
The line is drawn.
Split the heavens!
Okay, he's older.
The line is drawn.
What's up, ropes? I'm addicted to that shit. It's so good. So good. Eh. Oh, I have more of them. Oh. Okay, so I can do more upgrades. No, yeah, since I already have the sword that puts me into this mode anyway, might as well just do this. Now that I have a guarantee, it's probably going to take me until like 70 full to get this done.
What exactly do the other two monkeys mean?
There's no rush if you don't know where to start. The weather's nice today. Why not take a short break and play a few rounds of chess with me?
Xiaoguang, what are you up to? Still trying to crack the puzzle of this statue?
You're here, Wise. To move forward, we have to get past the statue first. So I've just begun trying to figure out what it might mean.
Just begun, huh? Does just mean 6 hours ago?
Shifu! I thought you agreed not to tell.
Let me help. If the puzzle was really that easy to crack, you folks at Ringquay Summit would have figured out its purpose long ago.
As soon as you finish speaking, a figure rushes into the temple and they home.
I know what's going on. Everyone, I know how to solve this statue's puzzle now.
He may not be a good swordsman, but he's got a big brain.
Mr. Peregrine, judging from the dark circles under your eyes, did you spend the whole night studying the puzzle?
I just got caught up in the old texts and lost track of time until morning. Anyway, back to the point. I found this passage in the records of Yunquay Summit. Those who wield the Qingming sword see the cause, hear the effect, and gather the heart that binds them. In a different book, I found text that says, "The heavens shift in pursuit of cause. The earth rumbles in response to effect. All causes and effects align before the sword and are drawn into one's heart." Shifu once mentioned that you saw changes in the weather before. Is that true?
Yeah. Sometimes I just can't help stopping to watch when the weather changes. For some reason, it feels like I can sense the resolve of those who fought before us.
I believe that's what it means by the heavens shift in pursuit of cause. In the same vein, the earth rumbles in response to effect must be the next clue.
That makes sense. But is there any object that can make the ground rumble?
A bell. Come to think of it, there were bells in the previous two areas as well. They're probably the loudest things around here.
Were there bells?
Exactly. I searched every corner of this place. Those two bells fit the description perfectly. If I'm not mistaken, the next step of the puzzle will only be revealed after we ring the bells.
You managed to figure all that out on your own. Interesting. Whether your theories are correct or not, I'll leave it to you to find out.
Huh? But I was just starting to get somewhere. We've already made so much progress. Forget it. This isn't the time to complain. Let's go check those bells right away!
There's a bell to investigate in each of the two areas. Let's decide which side to check out first.
There's still quite a distance to the bell. Let's be extra careful. There could be ethereals along the way.
No, they won't. They'll be dead before I even see them.
Without a trace. Without a trace. Through the void. Judgment.
Icy edge.
Nothing's not making me laugh, dude.
What's happening?
The space around us is changing. I've never seen distortions like this before.
Icy edge.
The hall is expanding faster than ever. Eridu's really gonna be destroyed.
Disaster. The disaster's finally here.
Did it return to him? What we just heard was, I think it's the history restored by the Qingming sword. Must be Grim Tiger's ending. From what we just heard, this must have happened when the old capital fell. I've got a lot to say, but let's focus on our next move for now. Sorry, were we supposed to listen to that whole thing? My bad. My bad.
There's still quite a distance to the bell. Let's be extra careful.
It looks sick. This one's by Yushua's sister. An explosion? Yeah, these stuff, it doesn't really matter. That's more important. That one's way more important. Yeah. I don't really think this stuff's that important. The cooldowns, because the enemies aren't going to survive one rotation.
What's happening?
The space around us is changing. I've never seen distortions like this before.
Commander, are we really doing this? After all these years, Big Pond has saved us so many times.
I know that, but think carefully. This peaceful era has no place for someone like him. His swordsmanship is on a completely different level. The higher-ups don't want him to become a problem later on. You feel it too, right?
From the top ropes. What we just heard was the history restored by the Qingming Bell, the Qingming sword. I'm afraid that's the end for Big Pond. The ending. Is it about disappearing alone in Valhalla? Let's keep moving.
Not bad. Congratulations. You've taken another step forward. This monkey that just appeared is proof of it.
Well done, Yisheng-wan. Your deduction about power ring was correct. The Qingming sword must have conveyed some information to you as a reward for solving the battle. What are your thoughts about it? Hey, are you even listening? Is she taken aback by some bad news? Must be because I witnessed how those two ended up. Big Pond and Grim Tiger's endings were. Sorry, I was just thinking about something. I'm fine.
Look! The monkey with the headphones just appeared! To see the growth of other sword masters with my own eyes. To hear their final cries with my own ears. Is that the purpose of these puzzles? This is the fate of those who wield this sword. Qingming sword. Is that what you've been trying to tell me?
It's so sad. I never could have thought their stories would end up like that. Even after overcoming their inner demons, they still lost everything. One, their companions. The other, their kin.
Yes, fate was cruel to them. But I think, even if they could choose again, they'd still take the same path.
What makes you think that, Xiaoguang?
I'm just guessing. But to me, a sword wielder's resolve doesn't come from how their story ends. I saw their fear and confusion, and the strength that let them fight through their uncertainties. That was the cause of their resolve. I also heard the echoes from their journey's end. Although their fate strayed far from what they once hoped for, their choices still changed the world in small ways. Cause and effect are never truly equal. If I drew my sword only to chase an outcome, then the sword well burning inside me right now would never be this alive. Their sword will existed only to carry out their convictions and the will of humankind itself. Even if the ending is bitter, a sword swung for one's heart will never be meaningless. And the Qingming sword, it holds the stories of countless swords, the memories of numerous sword masters. Maybe it isn't as cruel or heartless as we thought. The birth and fall of each swordmaster in Eridu's lengthy history are all merely fleeting moments. It alone bears witness to every shattered fragment, and it alone has the power to forge a world that belongs to the sword itself.
An interesting perspective. Then tell me, Ye Shunguang, after witnessing the causes and effects of other swordmasters, have you found the resolve in your heart to wield the sword?
Yes, at first. I came here only to find a way to resist the Qingming sword's corruption. But inheriting it, that's the path I chose. And I don't want my journey to become a meaningless pursuit of mere survival, even if it all ends with nothing. That's fine. I want to wield this sword for the people of New Eridu, for the countless swordmasters before me who once shone brightly, and for everyone who walks this world without a blade in hand. I'll wield the collective will of those before me to carry out my own justice and duty. The Qingming sword's wielder was never meant to stand alone. These blazing sword wills stand with me. That is my sword will, the proof of the heart that guides my blade.
Xiaoguang speaks her heart with unwavering resolve. As she finishes her words, a blinding light suddenly flashes from the statue. When she opens her eyes again, the last monkey statue holds its megaphone.
This is the last monkey. Could it be that what you just said was accepted as the answer to the final puzzle?
No, I don't think there ever was a real puzzle or answer. The Qingming sword simply reflected everything it had seen and heard. It was its way of speaking to me. Maybe all it wanted was a wielder who wouldn't let down all the sword wills from the past.
Here they go again. Always fucking arguing outside.
Since you've already come this far, allow me to lend a little help. And let me see how much you've grown since last time, Xiaoguang.
Okay, Shifu.
Okay. Only one more.
This ethereal. It's the one that gave you such a hard time before. So, do you think you can take it down now?
The sword is no longer lost in doubt. I'll use my sword will to cleanse this place of evil. Lay disciple of Yunquei Summit, keeper of the Qingming sword, Yeshunguang, ready for
We'll get it. We'll get it. Ugh. It's a little longer than normal. We got it. I did it. My senses are intact and I successfully defeated it. But I thought defeating it would make a final sword appear. Why isn't anything happening? Yixin Wang, do you sense anything unusual in this area? I sense an unstable force lurking in the area ahead. Mr. Peregrine, did you find any records of this in those ancient texts you read? Hey, Mr. Peregrine. That young man didn't join us in combat, nor did he travel with us. If you're curious about what's up ahead, witness it with your own eyes. Oh, really? I always thought he was nearby. Let's move forward then. Alright, let's check it out. We gotta fight Thrall.
Why wasn't the last sword on that ethereal? Does that mean the trial's not over yet?
That's something you'll have to figure out yourself. For now, let's see what lies ahead for you.
Ride the wind.
I'm gonna blast him.
The three of you arrived just in time. You didn't interfere with my absorption of the Sword Will's power, and you got to witness the moment I gained my new power.
Mr. Peregrine, why would you do something like this? No. Who exactly are you?
Junior, we thought the sword in the third
He's the
area was
creator?
tied to a sword master called the Peregrine. But it seems we were seriously wrong. Senior Inhu, Senior Fufu, every famed sword master we've encountered so far has taken on the face of someone we know. That made us fall into a pattern of assumption. But we've overlooked someone else who also has a familiar face and knows everything about mastering the sword arts, only because she claimed to be a guide of the Qingming sword. Shifu, you're the one we've been searching for in the third area, aren't you? You were also once a wielder of the Qingming sword.
That's right. You don't seem very surprised. Looks like you have already considered this possibility.
The extra fourth person, the one who intentionally borrowed the name Peregrine. Brother, no, Yashuran, is it really you? I had a feeling it was you. Every time we had a real fight and I called you by your full name, you'd cover up your nerves with a cough like that.
Do you really have to call me out at a time like this, Xiaoguang?
You've always been a powerful sword master. Your body and soul have been the same from the start. But if it's true that no outsiders can enter this realm, then you're not the real Ye Shuyuan.
Correct. The real Ye Shuyuan is probably wandering somewhere in New Eridu as we speak. I was born from the Qingming sword's power, a being that inherited his memories and personality.
So you've been pretending to have lost your memory this whole time? Since you've taken the sword we were searching for, what are you planning to do now?
No. At first, I couldn't remember anything. I only had a vague feeling that you all looked familiar. But as I read through the ancient tomes here and listened to your conversations, everything slowly started coming back to me. Yunque's summit, the Qingming sword, Shifu, Junior Wise, my only sister, and the curse that binds her. And then there's the truth. That I'm not the real Ye Shuyuan, but merely the embodiment of his memories. I was disheartened for a while. But soon I realized that the real Ye Shuyuan would never have been allowed to enter this realm. There are some things here that only an echo of memories like me can do.
Things like taking the 3 swords from us?
If gathering the 3 swords is your trial set by the Qingming sword, then if someone other than you, say me, were to gather them instead, what do you think would happen? I'll get straight to the point. Based on my own investigations, I believe the Qingming sword would acknowledge me as well. And if that happens, then the real Ye Shuyuan in the outside world would take your place as its new wielder.
Replacing Xiaoguang as the Qingming sword's successor? That's absurd. Besides, you're just Senior Ye's memory. How could something like that even be possible?
He's asked me the same question before. The people in this realm aren't real, but their memories, personalities, and swordsmanship, all of it is identical to their true selves. And since the real Ye Shuyuan is still alive, his theory is plausible. Though, I only know slightly more about the Qingming sword than you do, so I can't be completely sure. Let's say there's a 70% chance?
He asked you about this before? But as a former wielder of the Qingming sword, would you really just let him go through with this plan?
Why not? Besides the 3 swords and their trials, the Qingming sword also chose to recreate your brother here. There must be a reason for that. And now it seems that he is your final trial. Just my own thoughts, but I've been watching you two from the start, and this all feels like a regular sibling spat. You should just have a fight, settle it, and no hard feelings after that.
Shifu, please don't add fuel to the fire. I can achieve my goal without hurting anyone. All right, I've explained everything. Xiaoguang, Junior Wise, release the sword will from the other 2 swords, okay? My body can withstand the Qingming sword's power just as well. I can absorb them safely.
Brother, we talked so much during the last battle. I thought you understood and accepted my choice. I thought you had embarked on your own path.
That might be true for the real Ye Shuyuan. But people's obsessions are not so easily deterred. Not to mention that this is your only chance right now. Xiaoguang, I know you can't accept the idea of leaving the Qingming sword unclaimed. You fear it could bring disaster to the world. But only if I inherit it will it no longer cause disaster, and you won't get hurt. I understand your determination, but I still hope that this is the end that we aim to achieve. You'll be saving yourself and New Eridu from destruction.
Do you still remember what I told you, brother? From now on, let yourself be happy. You mentioned the future of New Eridu and me, but you didn't say anything about yourself.
Of course I remember. Are you saying that by making this decision in his place, I'm stealing the real Yeshuyun's happiness? I don't see it that way. If the real me were to wake up one day and find himself as the new wielder of the Qingming sword, he might feel uncertain at first. But I know in the end, he would thank me for everything I've done in this realm.
I'm sorry, brother. I thought I had already fully understood what you were thinking. Maybe after I leave this domain, I'll need to have a long talk with you in the real world.
Xiaoguang lowers her head, her face hidden in shadow, and she takes a deep breath, lifts her gaze and draws the Qingming sword.
Shifu was right. We should just fight, settle it, and have no hard feelings. Silly brother. If you want this sword, then you'll have to take it from me. Just like when you first started practicing the mystic arts and tried to get Banrei Shifu's prayer beads. You really thought you could do it.
Hey, enough! Are you seriously going to call me out like that in front of Junior Wise? Do you know how embarrassing it will be the next time I see him in the real world?
LMAO.
It's okay, Senior, yeah. I'll just pretend I never heard that.
Forget it. After seeing what you've done here, I already had a feeling what your answer would be. But a once-in-a-lifetime chance to save you from the curse is right in front of me. There's no way I'm backing down.
In this form,
Shifu,
I never thought he would
Junior
react like
Wise,
that, ever.
Stand
It's really
back.
funny.
She's right. We'll sort this out with our swords, not our words.
You don't have to tell me. I wasn't planning on stepping in anyway. Come on, Wise.
The sword will I just absorbed has restored my strength to its peak. Don't think I'm going to be an easy target, Xiaoguang.
The harder the fight, the clearer you'll see my resolve. Draw your blade, brother!
Come to think of it, it feels like forever since we last fought with our minds intact.
Yep.
Hop in anytime.
Back then, you were still that kid who relied on me for everything.
Cut through darkness. You said it yourself. That was a long time ago. I'm not the same little girl anymore, brother. Besides, we already fought once when you were under control. And...
I said I was gonna nuke him. I didn't expect to nuke him that easily. Okay. These buffs are pretty strong. These buffs are pretty strong. Wait in 2 years when they're like, we're buffing the Void Hunters. We're buffing the Void Hunters.
It's over, brother.
No. It's not over yet. I can still fight.
I wanted to use her actual ult. Yishuan can barely stand, yet he still tries to lift the sword. He staggers, and all his strength is gone, unable to even grasp his blade. Bro didn't even get off his thrall.
No.
Bro just died.
Give up already. Even if you're just a memory, I don't want to keep fighting you anymore.
You found your own sword, Will, in front of that statue. But I still don't understand. Does every sword master need such a thing? I never believed any will was worth holding on to, if it meant I had to turn a blind eye to your suffering. The truth is, I've known for a while now. Whether it's strength or willpower, you've long surpassed me. There's nothing left that I need to do in your place. You're perfectly capable of taking care of yourself. The you who once sought my protection is gone. I'm the one still stuck in place, clinging to the foolish dream that I could keep you safe with nothing but my own strength. By the time I realized it, you were already far beyond my reach. The only thing left I could do for you was to bear the curse in your stead. Xiaoguang. Call me what you will. Stupid, stubborn, it doesn't matter. Just give me the last 2 swords. I can't let this one chance slip away. I can't live through the nightmare of losing you again.
This is the path I chose, and I'll fight for my own will. That's why I can't let you take my place. I'm sorry. You've always been so kind that, as your sister, I never really saw what was in your heart. I thought you had accepted my choice to inherit the Qingming sword without reservation. It wasn't until we crossed swords that I realized how much it hurt you to see me take up the Qingming sword. Somewhere along the way, we stopped understanding each other. Do you still remember my favorite osmanthus cakes from that one street corner shop? There was one time I secretly bought some for myself, and a thought crossed my mind. These cakes are so good. I wish I could share them with my brother. But thinking about it, that was something I liked. I realize now that I never actually knew what your favorite food was. Just like I never really knew what your hopes or dreams were. So today, I want to hear all about you, brother.
Osmanthus cakes are a little too sweet for me. I think I prefer egg yolk pastries.
I see. Then you'll have to bring a box of those the next time we eat together. I want to try them with you. And when that day comes, don't ever talk about dying in my place again. That's not the sword will you're meant to find, nor the path that could ever bring you happiness.
But Xiaoguang,
It's all right. You don't have to say anything. Whatever it is you're searching for, I know the road ahead won't be easy. But I believe in you. I know you won't lose yourself, and you'll find something new along the way. I know you will. Because you're my brother.
Is that so? Xiaoguang, in the end, I'm just a piece of memory. You should save those words for the real me when you get back. And see if you'll be like me. Completely powerless against you. You've grown so tall.
Memory of Yushuyan softens his expression, and a peaceful smile spreads across his face. The wounds from the battle have made it impossible for him to maintain his form. He gives everyone a final wave before dissolving into a shimmering light.
I finally got to see him truly smile. I wonder if he really let go.
Breaking out of that overprotective sibling phase isn't easy. I speak from experience. He probably just needs some time to figure it out. Anyway, Xiaoguang, you did well. Now, go turn the final sword into sword will. After that, you should gain further recognition from the Qingming sword. I'm curious myself to see what it'll give you. As for me, I am merely a memory fragment that exists in this place. My role here is done. This realm will probably hold for a while longer, but then it will be time for us to part ways.
Yeah, I was about to say they haven't revealed her actual identity.
Wait, about your true identity. Are you Yixuan Shifu's sister, Yizhang?
How did you figure that out?
I mean, every other person was a wielder of the Qingming sword.
It was just a hunch. I thought, if you're the memory of a former Qingming sword wielder, then maybe you're Yizhang. Yixuan Shifu told me about you.
Just a hunch, huh? She really took in an interesting disciple. Now, I'd love to keep chatting with you all, but Wise, you should go with Xiaoguang and uncover the secrets the Qingming sword is trying to show you while this realm still exists. Oh, and your Shifu. How is she doing these days?
She's doing great. She became the High Preceptor of Rinkwei Summit, took in many disciples, including us, and spends her days helping the people of Weifei. She's the best Shifu we could ask for.
I see. I'm glad to hear that.
Something's up ahead!
That's the secret the Qingming sword wanted you to see. I hope it helps you somehow.
I'm ready.
Baby
No
girl's
matter
back.
what the answer turns out to be. Even if it's not the one I hoped for.
The path of Baitza is never walked alone. When fate shifts, shadow follows. Blessing and curse, light and dark, they are born together. One thought brings salvation, and another, damnation.
You're the other me. Is this the prophecy that Mr. Liu mentioned before?
I am both you, and the Qingming sword itself. It is a blessing to see that you have realized the sword will in your heart. Congratulations. I know what you want to ask. It's a secret that countless people who once wielded the Qingming sword longed for. It is also the origin of my birth. The answer you seek, Swordkeeper, is hidden within the prophecy and paved on the path you've been on. The path of Baitza is never walked alone. The Qingming sword is never possessed by a single person.
If Baitza refers to my path so far, then... Wait, you mean all those sword masters I've encountered?
Memory is the fuel required to maintain my balance. If you can't provide endless fuel, then turn to the sword masters in the world for help. I will keep track of their existence and growth, just as you saw in this world of swords. They will become part of the sword will, and part of my strength. Traverse the world, witness the hearts of different sword masters, and capture more memories of the sword. This way, thousands of sword masters will become your companions, and the corruption of the Keeper will be slowed. This is the path that lies before you.
So this is how we can delay the sword's corruption on Xiaoguang. But that will only slow it down, right? Please, we need to know how to completely stop it.
The way to end it lies behind the door. You are far from qualified to reach beyond the door.
Beyond the door? What do you mean?
Sounds like some endgame shit. Like some shit that we're gonna find out like 2 seasons from now. The shadow of the claim to be the Qingming sword doesn't leave any time to inquire. He follows himself before solid steel. Oh, here you go.
Judgment.
Rosa just died.
Leave the path. Go! 1 foot, 2 foot, 3.
I see edge.
These roots physical. He walked into it.
My turn.
Oh,
Blade
that wasn't
knows
my
my
fault.
heart.
He walked into it. Oh, right here. Thank you. High five. Hey, my lord is looking for me. I'll head back right away. I just finished contacting that guy they called the Dragon from the neighboring faction. Took me quite a while to get back here. I must tell my lord this great news. The Dragon has been persuaded by me to defect. We'll definitely have an overwhelming advantage in the upcoming showdown. Shaolin showdown? Inside traitor. You are, by the looks of it, did my lord send you to find me? I just finished my own business, and I'll head back right away. There's someone in our faction who wants to defect, so I've been pretending to be the commander. He wants to join. Keeping in touch with it, it's still totally clueless about this. Despite your name, you're surely loyal, it seems. Loyalty? What are you talking about? I have no intention of telling my lord. I'm planning to sell that intel to another faction, their leader known as the Tiger. Should be able to make a pretty penny off it. As for who I'll help, I'll decide based on how things play out when the showdown begins. Not planning to spare any of the combatants anyways. But that's all for now. Gotta get back to sweet talking the boss. Get up. Be serious. Be serious. Rebel. So you're sent by the Lord. It doesn't suspect anything, does it? Like how I've already made contact with the commander from the enemy faction, and I'm planning to defect. You just spilled the beans yourself. Good thing I didn't suspect anything. No, I'm only in remote contact with the commander. For now, I've already set up the opportunity to switch sides. I'll pull this off without anyone noticing. I must go. I can't let my lord go suspicious of me. My lord? I must go, my lord. Assuming it's down here.
Have a rest without a trace. Mind and body as one.
Oh, are these sword memories the missions that I'm picking up? Troop. Gather all sword memories, nice.
Without a trace. Free as the skies.
What is that? What kind of ethereal is that back there? Oh, there's actual writing here. A poem chronicling the life of Big Pal, a swordmaster from the city's founding era. For those who wield the blade, fear becomes their scabbard. I fear my blade might split the clouds. Suddenly seeing comrades trapped in the battle shroud, my sword breaks through the eon. Old fears fade away. Snow blinks 1,000 miles. as truth finds its way. Bars, 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 bars. Monkeys roam deep valleys through hollow caves. Dogs trace moonlight past where withers behaves. You see how he didn't write behave? He wrote behaves so that it rhymes with caves. Wordplay. You'll learn that one day. No need for fame to follow. No need for fame to follow after death's release. When cold steel brings my soul, its inner peace. They need to warn me before I'm about to reach some fire like that. I almost caught my house on fire. Hit him with the upside of the a poem chronicling life of Grim Tiger, a sword master from the city's founding era. One who takes up the sword wielding their resolve as the blade. When the tiger bells tolls, misfortune shares its roots. Alone he tests his blade against ethereal brutes. Brutes? He? I thought that Grim Tiger was a woman. First driven by ambition, through treacherous passes, then united in pursuit to break through the crisis. Passes, crisis. I don't think that rhymed, but it's good enough. Though, through thousand hills, thorns shred roads, stained with red. One promise fulfilled the moonlight fills overhead. Two shadows patrol pines, wandering beyond clouds. They roam, blue swords across knees, gazing at stars from far. I'll give it to you. A poetic chronicle of Yin Jing, the former storekeeper of the Qingming sword. For the wielder of the sword, a sincere heart guides their path. Bearing the sword, the void hunter guides once more. Twin swallows rise from eaves, or distant moor. The blade dims senses, memories lost to night. A lone soul shapes a fallen keep to set heaven right. Shadows break on towers, where ethereals linger on. Moonlit edge strikes cold, carving shadows until dawn. Yet in the chasm, a single spark endures alone. Starlight marks a silent stone, witnesses to all that's known. A lone stone known? That was 3 of them for you. Whoever wrote that, you're a genius. Too many bars. Too many bars for me to even comprehend. How now, brown cow? Nice. I got all of these. And now I'm going to use this with this W engine that I'm never going to use. I might use it for Banyue when I get Banyue, but I'm never going to use this W engine. After this, we're gonna do the co-op event. One moment, I gotta check if anyone's on. The Hidden Realm formed the Qingming Sword can probably last for a while longer. However, after so many incidents, fatigue overtook your desire to explore further. Under Yin Jing Shifu's watchful gaze, you and Xiao Guang find a gateway through the barrier that had mysteriously appeared. You two leave the Qingming Realm. Before the others return, Xiao Guang reach an agreement with you. Everything you witnessed in the Hidden Realm was simply too incredible. Until you make further progress in your investigation, you decide to keep this all a secret. Okay, I might have to log on later. Oh, true. They did have work today. They're probably getting off around now. Cookies? They renamed some to cookies? Cookies. I know they can control this. How dare they? I gave him a perfect name. Evil. Cookies.
We're back. How should I put it? It almost feels like I just woke up from the most unbelievable dream.
Welcome home, Xiaoguang.
It's good to be back, Wise. Thank you for staying by my side through such an extraordinary journey. As long as you're with me, I feel like I have the courage to face anything.
Too bad we still couldn't find a clear solution in the realm to prevent the Qingming Sword from harming its wielder.
That's alright. I think we still gained a lot from this journey. At least we now know the damage caused by the Qingming Sword isn't beyond repair. I'll become stronger, and the next time I set foot in that hidden realm, I'll make the Qingming Sword reveal its deepest secret.
They literally said you have to keep traveling the world and find different sword masters or learn about other sword masters to keep their dreams alive or to keep their memories or whatever. So that the Qingming Sword can, keep the other Yisheng Wang presence alive. Whatever. When that time comes, I'll be right there with you.
Alright. When that time comes, I'll be right there by your side to witness it with you. I promise.
Just as the conversation comes to an end, several familiar figures step in the temple, following Xiao Guang's voice.
Junior Xiao Guang, when did you get back? And you didn't even say a word. If I'd known, I would have picked up more ingredients for dinner. We could have had a proper feast tonight.
Junior Xiao Guang! How was your first Void Hunter mission? Did everything go smoothly? Junior Wise is so sneaky. He got to spend all that time alone with you and hear the whole story first. I want to hear it too.
You guys, how is she supposed to answer with all of you talking over each other? Xiaoguang, was your first mission difficult? You didn't get hurt anywhere, did you? Let me use a technique to check on you, just in case.
Everyone, I'm back! I might be heading out again soon for the next mission. But before that, I want us all to have a proper meal together and talk about everything that's happened lately.
Everyone seems to be in such a good mood today. What happened?
Xiao Guang came back safe and sound. That's already something worth celebrating. But yeah, I do feel more relaxed today. Must be because I got the best night's sleep I've had in ages.
I had a great dream last night. I can't remember exactly what it was about, but it was this wild adventure that ended with an all-meat feast. I can still taste it.
It seems we all rested well. I did too. I even saw some people from the past in my dreams for the first time in many years. It was comforting. I suppose the sweet dreams charm technique I used last night worked. I should try it on the two of you later as well. Oh, by the way, Xiaoguang, a letter arrived this morning from Xuyan. It's for you.
Huh? My brother, he...
If he had something to say, he could have just sent it through Knock Knock, writing a whole letter instead. Don't you think that's kind of dramatic? Am I imagining things, or is Junior Shiyuan being all emo lately?
We've already received 17 banners of gratitude and 30 thank you letters from the people he helped on his journeys. Looks like he's been through quite a lot since he left.
I think it's a good sign that he decided to write to you. It means there are things he wants to tell you. Words that can only be conveyed through ink and paper. Well then, would you like to open it now and read it?
No, not now. Just leave it in my room. I'll read it later. I don't know where he's been or what he's seen, but he's my brother. I think I can guess what he wanted to say. It's probably something simple, yet special. Like egg yolk pastries.
Listen. By the way, Wise, what did you send me on Knock Knock? It pinged while I was on a mission. When I opened it after I was done, all I saw was a bunch of gibberish. I'm sure I sent a coherent message. Why did Shifu receive gibberish? Was a friend mission in the hidden realm disrupted? Well, did you send it while half asleep? Are you having nightmares lately? Or did your eye condition flare up again, making it hard to type properly? Come closer. Let me take a look and check for any anomalies. Physical discomfort is no small matter. It deserves proper attention. Thanks, Shifu, I'm fine. Shifu, you seem unusually fired up today. What's that supposed to mean? Am I usually that unmotivated? But in my dream last night, I finally saw my long-departed sister after so long. I chatted with her about my life lately. Pay more attention to those around you. That's what she told me. So today, let me fulfill my duties as a Shifu a little more. I really don't want to hear her nagging about it next time I see her. Oh, Pen and Leafy weren't around? Talk to them as well? Oh, there we go. Let me see. For tonight's dinner, I'll make 5 dishes and a soup. There'll be both meat and veggie dishes. Xiao Guang's Void Hunter mission isn't easy, so I gotta make sure they eat well. You're so generous today. What are you thinking about? What are you talking about? I've always been super generous with those I know. Plus, I gotta show off my prowess while shopping for ingredients today. I'm in such a good mood. Did something good happen? It was nothing really. Just ran into some thugs shoving people about at the market. So I stepped in and taught them a lesson. Don't worry, I didn't go overboard. Didn't send them to the hospital or anything. Just handed them over to public security. Nice work, you're always so reliable. Well, you're quite the sweet talker today. Since you buttered me up so nicely, I'll give you an extra special treat tonight. Look at the Dragon Warrior. Take this. Having dinner with Xiao Guang and everyone else. What's wrong, Junior? You keep staring at me. Is there something on my face? Shh. Don't tell Shifu when you eat. I secretly spent the entire funds on a basket of pork buns at Yumcha Sin. I spent the event fund. What? It's definitely our good old Shifu. Still as reassuring as ever. What's up with you? You're acting super weird today. And that look in your face just now. You were totally looking down on me. Comparing her to freaking Grim Tiger and how crazy, strong, and mean and fearsome they were. Junior, everything has come to an end for now. About what'll happen to the Qingming realm. As Yijing Shifu said, the Qingming realm is fading away. I believe that hollow will soon return to its original state. I thought about visiting it again before it disappears. Definitely not right now. Right now? We should get some proper rest first. I guess we're on the same page about that. Well then, see you tomorrow, Junior. I'm going back. Right now. Right now. What the? What's the second enemy? Almost be the big bomb guy. Big bomb.
I see edge. I see edge. I see edge.
Just leave it to me.
Blazing arc.
Evil retreats.
You're a fraud.
The Creator's voice fades.
I wonder what the Nightmare Gauntlet is. definitely not going to be that crazy. Can't be that crazy.
Icy Edge.
Maybe enemies actually starting to take shield damage. That's fine.
The line is drawn. Light brings the dawn.
Careful, darling.
Don't push yourself, Miss Zhao. It's getting stronger! Icy Edge. Icy Edge.
Careful, darling.
Judgment. Icy Edge. Icy Edge.
Okay, now I'm definitely gonna level up the timing for it. How quickly I can do it. Do the sword move. There's one more to go.